Hello everybody, this is Jerry Mattel within the DAW, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at Spacelab Ignition from Fiedler Audio, and currently right now there is a sale on audio plugin deals. Normally it is $250, right now it is $99 on audio plugin deals. I will have an affiliate link down below. This sale is about 6 days left, probably going to be 5 days by the time I upload this video. But this is a really powerful and really cool spatial audio reverb. Now, if you're using a DAW that does have and support ambisonics and surround sound audio, you can actually use this as just a surround sound plugin, put it in your surround sound object beds, and then you can use it like that. But Fiedler Audio also has a lot of tools that help you actually use binauralization, meaning it basically turns a surround sound mix or an ambisonic mix into a headphone mix using binauralization, and it's really cool. Now, let's just jump in, right? So we have a session here. This is a very basic session. It just has a little bit of EQ on every channel. This is a live performance of a jazz band that I recorded about a year ago. Everything is mono, and what we're going to do is simply just add an instance of Spacelab Ignition. And as you see here, it's a really nice UI. You have your sources here. You have the ability to do top panner, side panner. You even have control here where we can do X, Y, Z, and dry wet control and everything. You have source types, listener related, room related. It's really, really cool. Listener related stuff is basically from your position. Room related sources are the positioning from the room from the listener. What we have to do is add sources. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 channels. So we will add 6 channels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we add the Spacelab Beam plugin onto each plugin instance. And this is going to have the option of having the pass-through on, meaning the audio will pass through, or the pass-through off, which will have it just be ran through Spacelab. Now, if you are using a surround sound project, you do not need to have the Beam plugin because you will be able to have the routing internally. So what you do in this case, though, is because we're using object mode, meaning we're using each instance of the Spacelab Beam plugin as an object to place something into the plugin, we use object mode in the plugin. If we are in classic mode, we can actually just make this a surround sound plugin, and everything we do using our surround sound panning in our DAW will work that way. Now, because we are not using surround sound, we're going to do binauralization, and we're going to set this up in an ambisonic way. So I think, 7.1.4 is what I have inside of Nuendo. That's what we'll use. Boom. And we go to our sources. We'll do source setup. Now we can do auto align. But what I personally like to do, because I notice this kind of doesn't really always work the best, is actually go to assign, and that way we can do everything from kick, snare, overhead left, overhead right, horns, and then keys. Boom. So now we have them all in here. We can now color code. So I like to have my drums all in red, and I'll have the horns green, and the keys will be kind of this purple. Nice. So now we have it all here. If we solo up the kick drum, you can hear the kick drum. Now, because this is a surround sound mixer now, we can actually go in here and take the reverb off the kick. And you'll notice that we have actual control for every single volume characteristic whatsoever. So we can actually say, hey, let's pan out these overheads. We'll do a top panner. I'll select the first one. Put it behind us. Put it ahead of us. And we can even do cool stuff like this. Now we can also do source type listener related. So in this case, we can actually change where we are. Our height, X, Y, and Z. It's really cool. If we do 3D position, we can see we can go up, we can go down, we can do back, forwards, left, right. Personally, I like to leave our listener position pretty, you know, just hanging out. So we'll just have him like right here in the back of the room, right? All right, so I have reset everything, and what we're gonna do is go to the overhead left. I'm gonna pan this a little bit to the left. Go to the overhead right. Maybe make it a little bit behind me. And then we'll go to the snare. Now I want the snare really close to me. Maybe a little bit more reverb. And then we can go to the horns, right? Let's put him over here. Let's check out where he's going. And then we can go to the keys and we can say, hey, you know what? Let's put them behind us. Now, if we bypass this plugin, we hear nothing, right? So what we're going to do is now bypass all of these Spacelab beams. This is the original mix. There's nothing going on. It's not really even a mix. Turn on the Spacelab beams. And a really cool thing is you are hearing the spatial binauralization. You can change the binauralization method. And this is really good for what you feel, what you want. In this case, we can actually really change the tonality. Maybe we can go for more of a small, nice hall. Or even like a large plate. And if we listen to just the dry, we still actually have the panning. So you can have your binaural mix or your ambisonic mix right here. Now keep in mind that if you are using a DAW that supports surround sound, it is a great idea to turn this off because you're obviously going to be using a surround sound or an ambisonic setup. So you can actually hear this in true surround sound, in true ambisonics. I'm using this just because YouTube is not very good for surround sound and ambisonics. But if you are doing this normally on headphones, I use my own binauralization plugin that I like. That's the Virtuoso plugin. But this is a very good quality binauralization renderer that it comes built in. Now, because this is able to do multiple output formats, this is really easy to just slap into a channel or a bus that has a 7.1.4 or whatever you're using it. Anyway, that's it for this video. This is Jerry Mateo with In the DAW. Keep in mind that this currently is on sale for $99 on audio plugin deals. I will leave an affiliate link down below. I have bought a lot of stuff from them in the past. And the fact that this is available for Mac, PC, VST audio units, and AAX is fantastic. It is a 100% native surround sound plugin, as well as a stereo plugin binaural renderer. So it's really cool, really powerful, and it sounds great. I really like it. I think it's a very good sounding reverb. And that's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.